not sure why we made this 3 digits when we can't make it past 2 rotations without a disintegration. Okay, this sign was actually a concept I came up with while sitting in a meeting, and you can guess why I decided to do this. I was staring at one of my Boba Fett E3 blasters, and I wish I could have used it at the time. Anyway, I modeled this up in SolidWorks, and it's about 10 inches long. I'm using 1/4 inch dowels, and I printed, there's 30 numbers total, 3 of each, 0 through 9. My printer is a 0.4 nozzle, and there were some gaps, so I kind of filled those in before I spray painted it black. I was testing making the numbers black, but it just seemed like the contrast wasn't enough. So I set those aside just to dry real quick, and this is leftover resin that I filled in the slots with. I'm just doing a quick cure on the surface of the resin before I take it outside to cure the rest away so it doesn't drip everywhere. Then I just take some white acrylic paint and I am going over all of the letters. The letters are in Arabic English. Was going to use just straight Arabic, but too many people come into my office that wouldn't know what that is, and this way they can read it and understand. I then took all the numbers outside and I spray painted them with a slightly off bone white color, and then by hand painted black in the digits. There are 2 slots here to hold a countersunk screw for hanging it on the wall. In my test printing, I was able to print that without any support needed to actually get it to work fine. So this doesn't require any supports when printing on an FDM printer. I used dowels, but I decided to quickly model up a couple of pins that I'm going to add to the files on my Cults 3D, so that if anyone wants to print this and they don't have access to 1/4 inch wood dowels, everything will be in the zip file. This is already on my Cults 3D page. If you're interested, I will put a link in the description. Like I said, it's about 10 inches long. When printed full scale, you can change the scale to whatever fits your need, and if you have a bigger printer, you could probably make a bigger one. I mounted it on my wall already, and here I'm all ready. 1 full day without having any disintegrations.